Top 10 Flood Essay Topics. Natural disasters, earthquakes, floods, and volcanic eruption. Natural disasters have shaped human history and continue to pose significant threats to societies worldwide. This essay examines the devastating impact of earthquakes, floods, and volcanic eruptions, delving into their causes, consequences, and measures for mitigation and preparedness. Reflect on how we can safeguard communities and build resilience in the face of such catastrophes. Climate change, floods in Queensland, Australia. The intensifying effects of climate change have brought unprecedented flooding challenges to regions like Queensland, Australia. This is a broad topic for research, and we suggest exploring the connections between climate change and the rising frequency of floods in Queensland. You might investigate the environmental, social, and economic implications and analyze strategies for adaptation and mitigation. Flood mitigation measures in the United States. Floods are one of the most common and costly natural disasters in the United States. In an essay on this topic, assess the diverse flood mitigation measures, from engineering solutions like levees and floodwalls to ecosystem-based approaches like wetland restoration and floodplain management. In addition, evaluate their effectiveness and challenges, highlighting the multifaceted efforts to safeguard lives and properties. Sri Lanka flood disaster preparedness. Sri Lanka, prone to annual monsoon rains and cyclones, faces recurrent flood disasters. What are the country's flood disaster preparedness and response mechanisms? You might analyze government policies, community engagement, and international collaborations. As a bonus, explore the role of early warning systems and evacuation strategies to show how Sri Lanka manages the complex challenges of flood disaster resilience. Minimizing flood fatalities in Canada. Floods pose a persistent threat to Canada, causing loss of life and significant property damage. What measures and policies have Canada adopted to minimize flood fatalities? Focus on flood forecasting, emergency response, and public awareness campaigns. Additionally, you could address the challenges of urban planning and climate change adaptation to reflect on the ongoing efforts to protect Canadian communities from the devastating impact of floods. Theory of disaster, earthquakes and floods as examples of disasters. Disasters are devastating events that challenge society's resilience and emergency preparedness. It is an excellent idea to explore the theory of disaster, focusing on earthquakes and floods as prominent examples. Examining their causes, impacts, and social, economic, and environmental consequences, you can learn about the complexities of disaster management and response. The flood stories in different cultures. Across various cultures and civilizations, flood stories have been embedded in myths and legends. For this catchy topic, examine the common thread of flood narratives, referring to symbolic, religious, and cultural significance attributed to such tales. From Noah's Ark in Abrahamic traditions to the Mesopotamian epic of Gilgamesh, these stories offer profound insights into human beliefs, values, and fears, transcending time and geography. The affordability goal and prices in the National Flood Insurance Program. The National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, plays a vital role in providing flood insurance coverage to vulnerable communities in the United States. This essay can analyze the NFIP's affordability goal, evaluating its effectiveness in balancing premiums with policyholders' financial capabilities. Delve into the complexities of flood insurance pricing and examine the challenges faced by the program in promoting equal access to flood insurance. The truth behind Noah and the Great Flood. The biblical story of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood is a tale of divine wrath and human salvation that resonates across cultures. We suggest researching the historical and archaeological evidence of this legendary event. You can examine the story's origins, parallels in other cultures, and its significance in religious traditions. Investigate the debate between literal meaning and allegorical symbolism to try to unravel the enduring allure and mysteries of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood. How can you survive a flood? Floods can be life-threatening events, and knowing how to survive them is essential for personal safety. What practical guidance on flood preparedness can help people survive floods? From creating emergency kits and evacuation plans to understanding flood warnings and safety precautions, offer valuable insights to help individuals and communities stay safe during flood emergencies. Emphasize the importance of flood awareness and preparedness for safeguarding lives and property.